Hello friends, in today's video we are going to see the manifold gauge, charging manifold gauge of our air conditioning which we use for our basic air conditioning work. As you can see, this is our charging line gauge, and the blue one is the low pressure gauge and the red one is the high pressure gauge. And here you can see three connector. One is for high pressure, one is for low pressure, and one is for vacuum, or we have to connect the cylinder. And these are the two gauge which we are going to remove today and see what is inside these two gauge. Are these low pressure high pressure gauge are similar in mechanism, or there are any difference? Now you see high pressure gauge has been removed. Now I am removing the low pressure gauge. Let's remove this one, and both has been removed. And you can see this is our regulator from where we regulate our meters, both the meters, high pressure and low pressure. This is the low pressure and the red one is the high pressure. Easily you can identify with the colors. And this is for the manifold gauge which we can control our both the meters. And you can see the red one is the high pressure and the blue one is the low pressure gauge. Now we are going to open all the parts to see what is inside this. And you can see this is the safety guard which I am removing from high pressure gauge. And you see how hard it is. Even if it's get fall down, it can protect our gauge. Now we have to remove the low pressure gauge also. Safety guard, this is the safety guard which is in blue color. As you can see, both the safety guard has been removed and the quality is good. And you can see these are the both safety guard for high pressure and low pressure gauge. As you can see both the meters. Now we are going to open the high pressure gauge, and this is the inlet valve. These two screw, if we open these two screw, then we can see all the mechanical part which are inside our high pressure gauge. Now I am removing the second one. Both the screw has been removed. Now we have to remove the safety glass which is on the top of our gauge, and easily you can remove this one. And this is made of plastic fiber which protects from the top. And this is the needle which show us the pressure from 0 to 500 psi. And this is the metal part which protects the mechanism of our gauge from the back side. Front side you can see the meter and all the points on the front side, and back side this is the mechanical of our charging line gauge for high pressure. And you can see this is the copper tube, and from both the side it has been pinched and pressurized. And this is the main mechanical part which expand and show us the perfect reading. And inside you can see there are three mechanical parts. This is the small spring which reads the tension of the copper tube, and it gives us the perfect pressure to our meter. And this is the main mechanical part. As you can see, when our tube get expand, and according to the expansion, the spring also acts and it shows the pressure. As you can see here, now I am going to put the pressure. Now the tube has been expand. Now I am releasing, is getting close. Again I am going to put pressure. Now see, now again it expand, again it's released. Now this is the mechanical how it's work, and it give us perfect measure. Again I have put the pressure. Now release. You see, again I have put the pressure. Again I am going to release. Now this is the mechanical which works inside the gauge. It's come in from here, and then it goes to the tube inside, and the tube get expand, and then this mechanical inside the spring get expand according to that, and it show the pressure in our gauge. This is the high pressure gauge, and this is the working of high pressure gauge. Now let's see the what is the mechanical part in the low pressure gauge. Is the same or there is any difference? As you can see, now I'm going to open the low pressure gauge. Same way we have to open as we have opened the high pressure gauge. We have to open both the screw. And now both the screw has been opened. Now we have to remove the safety guard which is on the front. This protect us our needle to get damage, and even for the readings. As you can see, it has been opened now. And let's see what is on the back side of this. In the back side of the low pressure gauge also is the same mechanism. When we put the pressure, it expand through this tube. When the pressure pass, it expand, and this mechanical also get expand. And then when the spring get expand according to the pressure, and it shows on the front of our meter. This is how both low pressure high pressure meter works. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. And this is the mechanical part for both high pressure and low pressure.